Star Wars Battlefront 2 is of course a sequel to the online-only Star Wars Battlefront, but this time it adds a campaign and boy is it disappointing. Before I start, I'm going to make it clear that I'm not a Star Wars fan. I'm reviewing this game as a game, license unattached. And if you're not a Star Wars fan, this 4.5 hour long campaign is a gigantic waste of your time. This is easily the most generic garbage I've ever suffered through. It plays, is delivered, and feels like a 2010 PS3 game. The campaign tells the story of Iden Versio, though not alone. In fact, half of the time not at all. You get a bit of perspective of the dark side, as she's the commander of the Inferno Squad, but the game makes a huge mistake of following different paths of multiple heroes, characters you know. Minor spoilers, but you'll be lightsabering it up, which was easily my favorite parts of this campaign. And these great moments are interrupted with space battles that go on way too long and an uninspired, least fun of all time linear third-person shooter adventure where you can play around with the idea of cards. As every hero you play in the campaign has their own special moves on a cooldown they can use, but as Iden you can swap these cards for different grenade types, for example, or a perk like health regeneration and shield. I found the campaign to be a great way to introduce the mechanics of the online. For that reason it's worth checking out. But nothing more, as it's just a bunch of shoot everything in your way while you get to a checkpoint and defending positions while an NPC interacts with an item. That's it. There are a few okay missions here and there, but none of them are ever fun at all. Again, if you're not a Star Wars fan, just use it as a tutorial mode and get out of there. There's no fun, no meaningful story, there's nothing here. Though completing the campaign does reward you with credits and loot boxes to give you a little head start online. Thankfully the online, unlike the campaign, is fun and is this game's saving grace. Online features 5 different modes. The two big ones, 40-player classic assault, which is objective based of defending and attacking positions or items, and there's the 24-player starfighter assault, which is a bit like classic but in space. These two modes aren't really what I enjoy in competitive modes. It had me more frustrated with the pay-to-win feel of the game, where players can have more powerful cards. And again, with 40 players running around, you're gonna die pretty quickly in this mode. You're better off building yourself up in the other 3 modes first and coming back to these 2 later. I was afraid I was gonna tear this game apart in my review until I play these much smaller game modes. There's Blast, which is 20-player Call of Duty style team deathmatch, and 16-player Strike, which is another objective-based game mode. All 4 of these modes you'll be getting kills and earning points to bring in support from heroes in StarCraft to clean house and potentially turn the tables in a losing battle. And then there's my personal favorite 8-player Heroes vs Villains, where there is no saving up points. Everyone starts as a hero character, and it's a game of attacking targets and defending your teammate. This mode is a blast to me and by itself changed my overall opinion of this game. Everyone feels overpowered, but it's just a matter of who can use their powers the best. The controversy of this game comes mostly in the microtransactions, which are currently disabled, but there is a loot crate system here where you can buy crates and credits earned in game from clearing challenges and finishing matches. And in these crates are cards, credits, and crafting materials. Cards are bonuses and weapons you can attach to your characters, and this is what makes the game feel pay to win. Your characters don't get stronger by using them. They only get stronger by luck of the draw. Though you are able to craft cards of your choice